That's what it is. Sometimes people don't want you to live. They don't want you to be you. They want you to be like them, you know, or they want you to be the version of you that's good for them. Not really, you know, letting you be yourself. Cause that don't work for them, right? If you being yourself, they can't control you. They can't manipulate you, tell you what to do, tell you how to move, because you being yourself. But when you being how people want you to be, they know what to expect from you. They know how you're gonna be all the time. It's a way of control. I used to be someone that I used to think that you could control people. You can't. You can try to, it won't work. But that leads me to my next segment. Just welcome everyone. Gelato Talk. I think this is episode where we got 8. Uh, and success. I want to talk about success. You gotta suck in all the sucks. Suck in all the cess. All the sucks. Get it out of there. Get the seeds. And you gotta succeed. That's how you get it done. But I don't think it's a matter of luck. I think a lot of people in the media have portrayed that for years. They wanted to make it seem like it was, something you could just easily get done if you just get lucky. Like it's not the lotto. Like I feel like you more have a better chance of winning the lotto than to just fall into success in any industry. How does that even occur? How did you get something and it was just falling into your lap and then you just had it? How? No. No one in that industry would let you do that. The people currently in that industry wouldn't let you do that. They would make you have to earn it because they would just get rid of you. Why would they let you do that? They didn't do that. Excuse me. So they're not gonna let you get the easy way. They're gonna make it hard for you. If I own a pizza shop and I'm buying all the dough in the area because I'm the dough boy and I'm getting it in, and you open your new pizza shop and I got 50 pizzerias in Brooklyn. You just opened your one. I could tell the supplier, yo, don't sell that motherfucker no dough. I have 50. I buy a lot of dough from this guy. You know, to make my dough, I buy the ingredients to make my dough from him. 50 for 50 stores. You have one. Don't sell. Make him go somewhere else to get it, but he's not using my supplier. No way. So when you tell me success is something that happens by luck, no, the fuck it wasn't. Luck is if I own that pizzeria and someone famous comes in to one of my 50 fucking stores, or the one, that could happen too, but less likely, right? But someone famous comes in, leaves a mark on the store, they go to Instagram and they post it or whatever social media, TikTok, and the store blows up. That's luck. That's success. That's being lucky in success. If you want to call it that, I just, that's a product of what you fucking put in. You know, that right there is just getting what you were fucking meant to get. It's really hard to be lucky in something, in anything. What the fuck is luck? I had to do a lot of things and they weren't from that matter of luck, you know. When I battled to get on the stage, I had to audition. I had to win my audition. If I didn't win the audition, then you couldn't get to the next stage. I didn't just fucking pick anybody. You have to know how to spit. You have to prove it. It's like acting. You have to act your rap out. You know, they should have more shows like that rhythm and flow show. I applied for that too because I wanna do it on the show. I feel like that's 106 was lit, so fun. I like doing it. I think I wish Viacom would have gave BET more money, more assets, so they could have that show done more coordinated better. So the artists really can perform how they need to. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things behind the show. Of how it was, how it took place, and how it was set up, and what was expected of me. You know. So I want to do another show. I want to do Rhythm and Flow. I really like that show. If you haven't seen that, it's on Netflix. It's a great show. It's about rappers all around the United States. They have to do different competitions. So they have like a rap battle. They have like one that they have to shoot videos. They have to what else? Just perform a song. They link them up with a producer, see if they can do that. So they just put them through rigmarole, you know, of what being an MC is, and different things like what are you good at everything. And I would love to do this show, let me tell you, because I feel like I'm one of those artists that I've built my career that I could fucking do everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the best. No, I'm not the best at everything. I like to think I'm just really good at a lot of different things as a rapper. You're gonna get strong delivery, punchlines, bars. I have battled. I'm still in the battle scene. Like I wrote battles too. Sometimes I ghost write battles. My pen is stronger than ever, right? And the performance is there. I performed, plenty of times before, all through New York, Nyack, and Brooklyn, and Syracuse, and just different places. So the songwriting I can produce now. So there's a lot of things that I could bring to the table. So I was a show like that would be lit. I would definitely hope I manifest that into my existence. So I just get on another show because again, that type of stuff brings a lot of buzz to your name, and I'm seeing now the value of increasing your name, increasing your brand. I look at my name as my brand, so I put them all together. But once you have a brand, and any could brand anything, I feel like making the product, that is not the hard part. Creating the website, that's not the hard part, right? You could make a website for free now. You can make a website using easy tools before you have to hire someone. A lot easier to make anything. But when you do this stuff, do you know what the end result is going to be? Because once you know that, you know what tools to use. I use a lot of different tools. I switch it up all the time. You know, I use tools that help my business. But if I find something that works, I keep it. I don't switch that. This one is really well. It works really well. Let's keep this one going. This one is fire right here. Keep it rocking out. You don't have to switch up everything. It's how you run a business. It's how you run your brand like a business. Run it like how you want it to go. Like you know what to do with your rap career. You know how to make it fire. You know how to create buzz and market, right? Or do you just know how to make music? You have to ask yourself that. Are you still struggling with making the music? Because it's two things. It's two sides of it, right? One hand, you need to know how to make music or make good music somehow. And on the other hand, you need to be some sort of brand. Like people need to know who you are. Like Tupac, he's a brand. Biggie, he's a brand. Eminem, he's a brand. Like these men are brands. Jay-Z is a brand. Like you know who he is. Snoop. Like if you need another example, like pretty much who are you? You need to know. We need to know who you are. And that's always been the case, right? Like when rappers came out, I used to buy their CD and I had to look through the cover and they took photos. That was the only time you fucking saw them or and their video. That's it. Now you have social media. It's a gift and a curse. You can't think of it just as a good thing. It comes with downfalls too. Now because they know that you have that phone in your pocket and you're going to Balenciaga and you're in these stores, they want to see it. They want to see what the fuck you're doing. You know, I saw Coi Leray. She was performing at the Nets game. Uh, Shout to the Brooklyn Nets. I love that stadium. I love how the court's black, so hot. And she was posting on her socials, like the behind the scenes of that. So she had to do the show and show she was showing other stuff. That's shout out to her. She's really good with social media, good with her branding. But she has to post more than often. But it's not just enough to just do the show for the crowd that's in there. You have to show the world that's outside of there as well. That's what you have to do. You have to show them what you're doing because they're with you. They're following you. They're really your followers now. Like they're not just there to just because there's a lot of people that you be like, yo, what happened? We used to say, what happened to that person? Oh, they doing good. You're just not their follower. There's so much stuff now that someone could be thriving and doing well. They have their own audience. Everyone loves them. Their own basket. They're performing. They're selling merch. They're doing good. They're doing well. But that's not you're not a fan of them, so you're not gonna check them out. You're gonna think that they're not eating. Like I don't know what Nick Cannon is doing. You know, but he's probably doing good stuff. I don't know what the Rock is right now. I don't know. He's probably in the gym or something. But again, I don't need to see this guy to know that he's fucking probably doing well. Or he's probably at work. You know what I'm saying? Like these, you know, just because you don't see a celebrity or your favorite person, that doesn't mean that they're not. So again, you have to really show them everything. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's fun. I think it's really fun. Like if you embrace what you do as an artist, if you really love showmanship, if you really love telling a story, and you chose the right career, you chose the right path to become an artist because becoming an artist is the embodiment of being creative and putting on a style that matches your lyrics and your music. That's why if they both go together, that marriage, if you make that, it's one in like no other. We love to see it because it makes so much sense to us. It makes sense to the eye, it makes sense to the ear. These things match up. Excuse me. So, you always gotta make sure that you combine things that make sense. Tell a story that you want to tell. That's why in when it comes to this music shit, I know for a long time as rappers, it's always good to front and stunt like, yo, I did this, I got this car, I pulled up with this whip, say that's all fucking that's fine and dandy, bro. But you really should rap about that shit not too often. Like I had records like Spend That Cash, what else? Like I had like a lot of money records. I could make a lot of money records because my name was Mark Paper, so I would make money records, songs about money and motivation, hustling, get your papers up. All these things corresponded together. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I view it. But if you're, uh, Josh, the Demon Slayer, then maybe make moody records. I don't know. Make fucking records that you talk about pain, and things behind it. If you're really nice with the pen, That's why I think, being creative. If you look at being an artist as being creative and not just being a fucking rapper, you'll go much farther, right? Because if you write a story, I see this guy Dax. I think he's dope. He makes records about other things. He doesn't make records about just himself. He makes records like about alcoholism. He makes records about I don't know his catalog, but you get the drift. Like, he makes records that can help someone else, like a record for anyone. That is lit. If you can step out of your songwriting and you write something that is meant for someone else, that is perfect. Some of my best records are the records I ghost wrote, because it was like I'm not writing it for me. Now it's not me, right? I could fucking say anything, within bounds of the person, right? But I could say what I think would match this person. Like, I always wanted to ghostwrite for Puff. I want to ghostwrite for this motherfucker so bad. Like, I could write anything. I could write anything for Puff. Like, he can say anything, and it matches his image matches what his writers can bring to the table. That's a skill. That is a skill. There's so many ways in this music industry to take upon yourself to be good. There's so many jobs. There's people holding the cameras. There's people fucking setting up the mics. There's people on behind the mixing board, making sure that when your favorite artist is on stage, you can still hear the auto tune. You can hear that bass. And then when they come on stage and they do that drop, and then the stuff starts bursting out, and then all that, yo, people are working on this shit. We working. The behind the scenes, the back end. We making this shit fucking fire so you could fucking have the best party ever. So you could party. Like that bar. That's why I always love bartenders. I always tip bartenders. Tip your bartender. Don't be cheap. You get a drink, just give $2. That's a minimum. Anything above that, that's on you. Whatever. But that's a minimum right there. You buy a drink, two. You buy two drinks, give four. Like, what I'm saying? Just put two on the drink. Easy. Your bartender will love you. By the time you order your third, fourth drink, if you drink like that, they just giving you shit. They fucking heavy handed. They know it. You just tip them out like $10, and by the time your fourth drink, that's $8. You didn't tip a lot of money, but you thank them every time. That's the focus behind that. Give thanks, to people that serve us. Some of us are servers, like a lobster. Lobsters, like they crawl the fucking bottom, and crabs and shit, and they just eat, small stuff, and they eat up snails, eat up poop. I had a fish tank. I always used to get snails. They eat up the fish poop. They keep the tank clean, but nobody want to fucking the snails because they eat up poop and they slimy. Motherfucker, these motherfuckers are useless. They're the cleaners, bitch. You always gotta have the cleaners. Always gotta have that. And niggas motherfucking make shit spotless again. Nah, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. Because you're gonna get dirty. That's life. You're gonna get dirty. So what? And then wrong with that. Clean that shit up. You don't know how to clean it? You should. Yeah, then it got too dirty. You let it get too fucking dirty, too filthy. That's filthy now. Clean that shit up. Don't let it get to that point that you gotta, what I'm saying? Fix the shit early. You saw it was fucking falling off and breaking and all that type of shit. Clean that up. What is you doing? You're taking too fucking long. Can't be doing shit like that. Success is not based on luck. It can have luck involved. You could be lucky with success. You can get luck after success. But it doesn't fucking cause success. That's unlikely. Motherfuckers. Are you following this? You might have to rewind this shit. Because I know I'm speaking too fast for you motherfuckers that listen to slow. But this is fucking real triller shit. The shit I be saying is be stuff that I know is real. I know is right. Because I only speak off energy. I only speak real energy. I don't even speak bullshit ever. So I don't even need to check myself. I know I'm speaking real shit. Once you speak real shit, you don't have to do that. Can you say that? You can't say that. You're not speaking facts. I know that. You should try it. It will help you. Speak fucking facts. Stop speaking that cap shit. I have a cap. My son's a cap. January 1. He's a big cap. He taught me that. Shout out to him. Shout out to my daughter. Stop capping. Why are you capping for? You're gonna get found out, and you know you're capping. You know you're cap. Your body knows you're capping. You know you're capping. You know when you're lying. You know what's up. Stop the cap. What is the point? What are you getting from the cap? I don't get that. Cap with something else. Cap, go to work. Put some time in. Do something else that you could use this cap is make it useful for. You know, cap cap to someone so you could throw a surprise party. Fucking cap to the IRS. Yeah, don't do that. Actually, you didn't get that from me. Cap to fucking your kids about Santa Claus. Cap about that shit. But don't fucking cap to me, bitch ass nigga. Don't cap to me. You cap to someone like me, it's just stupid because now I'm looking at you like, wow, why would you so you're capping, right? Because it's not working, right? So I'm just looking at you like, okay, well, I guess this person does this, So I'm gonna see maybe it was a mistake, maybe spoke too fast, I do that, I say shit, and I'm like, yo, shit, damn, I didn't mean to fucking say that, you know. I didn't mean to say it like that. I could see why this person will be upset by this because that sounded crazy. We all say that, that sounds wild. It sounds better in your head. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. Like we gotta Let's give people the chance to make mistakes. What happened to that shit? It's like you gotta be fucking perfect in this world. This new world, 2023, you gotta be perfect out here. You can't be making no mistakes. I was like, yo, they still put erasers on pencils? They still do that? Because haven't seen a pencil in years. It's like you can't fuck up. They want to cancel you. They want to get you the fuck up out of here. They say, nah, you doing too much. One shot, too. That way, motherfuckers don't play baseball out here no more. Let's see why the youth don't like that shit. One strike, bitch. Sit for you. I think they be bowling or something. I don't know. I don't even say we go fuck up. If you see somebody that's fucking up all the time, then clearly they a fuck up. That's what they fuck. You fucking up so much they had to just label you the fuck up. But a nigga that fuck up sometimes, leave him alone. Come on, son. You do that too. You fucking up right now. You probably not even whatever you supposed to be doing. You're not even supposed to be doing it. You listening to me. Can't be judging people like that. We know we gotta just be nice, friendly to each other as much as possible, and deadly if anything. But we can't be judgmental. That's that bullshit. This that Jordan year too. It's Aquarius season. Shout out to all my Aquarius. Excuse me. I gotta make sure when I do this podcast, I gotta bring some fucking water or some shit because you know they don't call this shit Gelato Talk for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hit the. I had a nice rip right before I got on this shit. I don't even know what I got still. You know when you buy that pack, you had it for like a while. Like you had that you buy that quarter. You been on that shit for like a week and a half. You remember what that is? It was this peppermint kush, some shit like that. And when they named the weed like some gingerbread cookie, slap indica. Like yo, what the fuck, bro? Will this shit work? Like, yo, why y'all niggas naming it this exotic shit? And then when it don't taste like that at all. It still tastes like weed. It still tastes like dirt, bro. And I don't like to. It's just still tastes like like it's not it's been shipped somewhere that I don't want to know. But you naming it gingerbread because who? Been in who's the gingerbread that carried it here? The fuck y'all niggas is doing, man. Oh, when they put the bag and it's not, but it's not the bag. It got like some Starburst on it. You know what I'm saying? Or some Captain, a high ass Captain Crunch nigga. He be on the bag or some shit like that. Like yo, where y'all getting this shit? Who's making that? I need to be the nigga that making that. That nigga's raking up. Or woman, whoever. Somebody's raking the fuck up with that shit. It's always be the supplier. You want to be successful? Be the supplier. Be the fucking plug. The plug, motherfucker. You know how you plug the shit in the wall and then that shit gives you power? Be the fucking plug, motherfucker. Stop trying to be the appliance. Everybody want to be the fucking keyboard. Fuck that shit, motherfucker. I want to be the wire. Y'all niggas need me. I don't give a fuck who made your shit. Yamaha, motherfucker, Akai, Roland, Moog. It don't matter, nigga. I'm the fucking plug to all y'all bitch ass niggas. That's what you gotta be in this world. Be the plug. There's new industries coming out, new tech, new different jobs and shit. Go after them shits. Do some fire like that. Stop being stuck in the same way. Stop trying to say you want to work at a fucking Starbucks. That's cool. I'm not dissing Starbucks. I love their coffee. It's fucking delicious. I'm saying you can switch it up. There's new jobs out here. It's AI building shit. Use AI to do the job for you. What the fuck? I use tools. Yo, I use fucking mad plugins. I use Vocal Align. I don't give a fuck. Go look it up. Shit's fire. I'm not about to sit there and move the fucking doubles and let them line up. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. I don't got time for that shit. I'm trying to do this shit, bang the fuck out. The other day I recorded a record. That was one of the quickest I ever recorded a fucking record. And I didn't even really like I record now. I used to sit in the studio, record the shit, and while I'm recording it, I'm trying to engineer the shit. And while I'm trying to engineer the shit, I have to write it and I record it, and then I'm in the studio by myself. By the time I'm done, I'm fucking exhausted, motherfucker. Fuck all that shit. You're doing too fucking much. If you're doing all that, stop it. Fucking stop it. Do one thing at a time. If I go do a production session to make a beat, I only make a beat and I get the fuck out of it. I'm not rapping on that beat too. What the fuck are you doing? You're making a beat and you're rapping on it, and then you're writing this, or you're just spitting it off the top. Because that's the new thing now. Everybody's spitting off the. No one writes their bars no more. Back in the day, it was one motherfucker that did this shit. We all know who started it. And then two other rappers did it really well. So they kind of like was known for the new niggas after the first one died. And notice I didn't say anyone's name because if you don't know, you don't fucking need to know. Because some of this information is like, I'm not even telling you niggas that wasn't there about what the fuck would happen. No. Figure it the fuck out. So Jigga and Wayne was the only two niggas that was like, they didn't write they bars. We all knew that. Jay-Z did the shit where he just wrote it in his head. So from his producers and his engineer has verified his information. He was a nigga that wrote it in his head. He went in the booth and he would just spit it. And if you watch the Black Album, the movie, he just goes in, he spits another verse that's different from the one you hear on the album. So he just spitting things and he doesn't write it down. Wayne does the same thing. Wayne does not write nothing. He spits it from his head. However, Wayne has like one variation. The way Wayne does it, he stops and he'll just piece his shit together. But I've seen him record. This is back when fucking, I think he was on the Come Up DVD. That's how real this motherfucker was. Because he was selling the most. You couldn't when he dropped, have a seat. Nigga was hot. This motherfucker, everybody loved the Lil Wayne. This motherfucker was scorching, right? So when he came out with his stuff, he would just do like 12 bars at a time off the top. Motherfucker, that's hard. He have to spit the whole verse, but motherfucker, you cannot piece together 12 bars not spitting what he's spitting. spitting anything, even if it's not. He's putting the other bars off the top of his head that are fucking lyrically insanity. Dedication, no ceilings. The Carter series. This motherfucker put in a body of work that he didn't write. What? Off the top? And it's at that quality? Because Jay-Z was not that much. So he had raps in his head, but Wayne was, again, too incredible. So, again, my point of this is the reason why I bring this up. There were great men that were doing this shit. Now, all of a sudden, all you niggas is doing this shit. Everybody's doing. Y'all don't write my shit. So what? So fucking what, pussy? What the fuck that mean to me? Because your shit is not hot. I did that before. I sat in the studio one time. I was like, let me see if I could just try this shit. It was dumb hard, bro. Dumb hard. No cap. I spent like 40 minutes trying to just remember the verse that I had. So I had to write it in my head and then remember the verse. Like, it was like, what the fuck? I could have just wrote this shit 15 minutes and I could just read it off the paper, or at least took the other 30 minutes to memorize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how did personally it didn't fucking help me. So I never did that shit again. I was like, yo, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not trying to copy it, and it don't help me. If it help you, copy. Dude, go ahead, do that shit too. Bang it out, my nigga. Get it done. Make it work. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you're doing it. You're wasting your fucking time trying to be somebody else that's not helping you become better at who you are, which is not them. This shit is sick. You know, the way I approach the game is always been the same way. It's never gonna change up. I'm gonna approach it with furiousness, ferociousness, tenacity, persistence, and good composure. I'm gonna always stay level headed because this is the game I love. I have to make sure it's being treated well and done well and held down. No bullshit, no dumb shit, no bum shit, no crumb shit, smoke all in your lung shit. You already know. See, guy Mark Papers. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Just leave y'all with that success. If you want to chase it, make sure that you're doing it the right ways. Don't try to skip steps. Don't try to reach any shortcuts because trying to base your shit off luck, it's not that easy to go down that path. I think it's better ways to approach it. So you already know. Hit me up. Let's get it in. Get you.